Okay, guys, so welcome back for part two. As you just saw in part one, I did my makeup, and so now I'm just doing some final touches. But going back to the story time, where did I end off? I did say, okay, so as you can recall, I walked in on them doing the deed, and that was just, ugh. Slept in my car, came back at 7. I left off where I told him, like, you need to be gone by the time I come back and we're gonna have a conversation. And so I go out of the room and I hear him talking shit. So I go back and I look pissed as fuck because, like, why are you talking shit? Especially if this is my fucking house, bro. And so I'm just, like, pissed off. And he's, like, telling me shit. And I'm like... And, okay, prior to that, when I walked in on them, he screamed at me when I, walked in. And he was like, close the fucking door, we're butt naked. And I was like, what? But anyways, okay, so he was, like, talking shit. And he was just talking a lot of shit that he didn't need to talk. And he was being a little bitch. And my roommate wasn't saying anything. And then at the end of the whole, like, fight thing between us, he was like, well, where I come from, this is not disrespectful. I was like, well, where I fucking come from, someone's house is not a fucking hotel, bitch. Like, thank you. And so he was like, you know what, like, I'm sorry. Like, I didn't mean to be disrespectful. I thought you knew. I was like, no, I didn't fucking know. And then she's there just sitting and she's like, just watching me and her friends, like, go at it. And so we're just there saying stuff, and he's like, I'm sorry. And then I was like, you know what, like, apology accepted, I just want to move on, but I need you to get the fuck out. Like, I don't know you. This bitch was going through my shit. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys, this bitch was going through my shit when I went, I made a mention last video about how I went on a trip. So I went on a trip to Texas, back home, and when I came back, I felt like things were weird, and I just felt like my shit was moved around, which it was. She grabbed shit on my bed. She moved shit from my desk. She had a mess on my fucking desk. The trashes were not out. Like, it was just a fucking mess when I came back. And so, like, yeah. So I just had a feeling like, she's going through my shit. So, I hid something, and I hid one of the controls for the lights. And when I come back, the lights are all, like, changed. They're red. Because I always have them, like, either blue or pink. And they were red. And then, what else? My bed was all fucked up. I have a speaker. That speaker used to be over here on this side. And that one, I had put it away, right? I put it away. And so I come back, and it's, like, playing music and all this other shit. And I'm like... So I was like, damn, the bitch is going through my shit. Because I literally hid all... I hid a whole bunch of things. And all of that shit was moved the fuck around. So no, thank you. But anyways, yeah. So she's just sitting there. Going back to me and him fighting. She's just sitting there, Like, it was such BS. Because I went to Reed's room, like I said a while ago. And we were there for a minute. And then... what else? So we came back to my room because he forgot his belt. Reed always has a belt on, and he forgot it this time. And so, what is it called? We came back, and, like, he just looked so, like, so pissy about it. And then I think she was, like, crying or something. But I was like, bitch, I should be the one fucking crying. I slept in a fucking car. Like, are you fucking real? Like, right now, like, bitch, get your shit together. And so I was just, like, so, like, out of it that day. I was delirious. I was literally delirious that day. And so I was like, it didn't even faze me that she was crying. So I told her, like, we need to have a conversation. So when I left and I, was out the whole day, well, not really the whole day, it was like half the day. I came back. She never came back to the room. So I was like, okay, let me write a letter. So in that letter, excuse the train. Hold on, you guys. That was rude. But anyways, so I, wrote a letter. And in that letter, I basically said, like, this is really fucked up of you to do. Especially, after everything I've done for you. Like, I've literally done everything for her since day fucking one here. And I get it, like, we're the same age or whatever, but my mentality is like someone that's like 28, 29, 30, because I've done a lot of shit in my life, I've gone through a lot of shit. And like, I don't know if she just doesn't understand that or what, like, but it was horrible. Oh, that's probably Reed. Oh, I had to cut that out. But anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I had done everything for her since day one. Like, I was her rock. If anyone said shit about her, I would shut them down real quick. But like, I basically, like, I just told her, like, all this shit is fucked up, and like, it's not fair to me for you to treat me this way. Especially because every time we would have something like going on, I would try to have a conversation with her, and she'd always be like, yeah, it's gonna change, and nothing would ever fucking change. So like, I think that was like my breaking point, because like, I just couldn't anymore. Stay hydrated, bitch. But yeah, like, it was just a lot. And in that note, I said, like, I would much rather have you find somewhere else to stay for the next month or so, because it's been like 3 weeks-ish since she moved out. And you know what? Honestly, life has been way better. Like, I just worry about myself again. I don't, have to worry about if someone's going to class or not, if someone's skipping, if, like, someone's eating, if they're taking their meds. Like, I don't have to worry about any of that. But I also did put on the note the amount of money that she owed me, because I had just bought in her food. I used gas that fucking night. She scratched up my car. She stole my car. She did all of these XYZ, blah, 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 blah. And you know what? I didn't tell my parents anything, because my mom's my insurance agent. So we own an insurance agency, and she does it for me. And so it would have just been way much worse if I, like, told them about everything. But yeah. And like, now she's sending her little friends to go and, like, knock on my door, erase my board, talk shit, and like, do just a whole bunch of random ass shit. But that's why I have a camera pointing outside of my window, and then pointing also as well this way, so it sees everything. And yeah, it's just been tough, guys. But I came here for school. I came here to learn, not babysit another bitch's kid. And like I said in my post a few days ago, man, fuck you and your motherfucking mama. And if you take that shit to heart, then that's crazy, because I say that to everyone, even my mom. And she'll play along with me too. She'll be like, man, fuck you too. Like, it's just the way I am. But if you want me to change who I am for you, like, that's a big no. But anyways, guys, I'm pretty sure this concludes our Get Ready With Me. I might just, go to work like this. Yeah, I'm just kidding. No, but if you guys would like to see more, story times or whatever, I guess y'all can, like, let me know. And I will link my Instagram, my Snapchat, my TikTok, whatever you guys want. I will link it below. And also Reads, because I know there was one person that messaged me that wanted my friend's Instagram. So I will, like, I did put it on the first video, but I will, put them below. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.